So you want to start a podcast. Get ready for a lot of boring, time-consuming, busy work. You have to map out your strategy, figure out what segments you'll have, create a podcast badge, an intro, an outro, and a template for your show notes, configure an ID3 optimized RSS feed, and set up a media player, submit your podcast to iTunes, Stitcher, and all the other podcast directories, and lots more. What a royal pain in the... well, you know. As a business owner, don't you have better things you have to do with your time? That's why we created Authority Engine. We'll build you a radio quality podcast in just 4 weeks. Here's how it works. In week 1, we consider your business goals, what you want to achieve with the podcast, and map out the overall strategy for your show. In week 2 and 3, we build the components of your podcast, including the intro, outro, the podcast badge, and the structure for your show notes. We also handle all the technical setup and configuration of your new podcast. Plus, you get personal coaching and instruction on how to sound like a pro once you hit record. And in week 4, we'll execute our finely tuned launch process, and we'll build and publish your first episode to the world. Why not just do it yourself? 2 reasons. 1, as a business owner, your time is far better spent on things that actually make you money, not on designing a badge or trying to figure out how to submit to iTunes for 4 hours. And 2, you're not a podcast expert, and you're bound to make silly, easily avoidable mistakes. Here at Authority Engine, it's our business to know everything there is to know about podcasting and getting results with your show. So when you hire us to launch your podcast, we make sure you get everything right the first time around. Ready to get started? Fill out the form below and click send. I'll get back to you within 24 hours.